little bit of a team fight going on. We're going to go ahead and rotate in. A couple people weak on Capri. We're going to throw off our 2, get some damage onto the Jing. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto him while we're ulting. Since we got the pick, we're going to go ahead and be able to ult again. Get some great damage onto that Herc. Get the root, activate our 2. We're able to get ourselves double kill. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shiny B Gaming, and today we're going to be playing the 11 Scylla in mid. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. Subscribe, or I'll make sure that when you're the hunter, the enemy hunter builds 25% crit, but then crits you 7 times in a row and you go down. If you are a returning viewer, Scylla is a late game mage who excels in team fights later on in the game. Takes us a little while to get online, but once we do make it to the late game, we make a pretty large impact in the team fights. I think this skin looks pretty good. It is going to be the skin you unlock at level 60 in the battle pass. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into our 2. Level 2, put a point into our 1. Level 3, put a point into our 3. Level 4, another point into our 2. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 2, max out our 1, max out our 3. Our 1 is going to shoot a line attack that's going to root a single enemy. At level 5, it's going to root multiple enemies that are near the first. Our 2 is going to create a circle that slows enemies by 30%. At maximum rank, this ability is going to reduce the enemy's magic protections by 15% before it does damage. Scylla's 3, she's going to throw her little dog out that's going to act like a ward. If she presses this ability again, she's going to teleport to it. Scylla's ultimate, I'm a monster. She's going to turn into her true form. She's then going to be able to attack. If she gets a pick onto an enemy, she's going to be able to use this ability again. So this ability absolutely slaps. At maximum rank, she's going to gain double the movement speed. So it's 35% movement speed at level 1 through 4, and then 70% at level 5. Scylla's passive, she's going to gain 25 magical power for each max ranked ability. So at level 20, she's going to gain an additional 100 magic power. In terms of the start, we started with Sands of Time, tier 1 of Spear of Desolation. We picked up beads because we're going against the Hades. And then we picked up a few health and a few mana potions. Sands of Time is going to provide us with 30 magical power, 10 MP5, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that this item grants 2 MP5 for 10% of your missing mana and can be upgraded at level 20. I'm picking this up because I like the 10% cooldown early on. However, if you wanted to pick up a different starter item, I would recommend the Conduit Gem.
Your left tower is under attack.
Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing right.
We picked up 2 health and 1 mana. So right now, our early game clear is not fantastic. Hades is going to be out clearing us a majority of the time.
I am strong.
What we can do if we want to hit the entire minion wave is throw our 2 in front of the minion wave. It's going to then slow the melee minions, which is going to allow the archers to catch up. Everyone's going to be in the circle, and then we can detonate it. We just hit level 5. Our ultimate is also going to provide us with CC immunity. So if Hades is ulting us, we can use our ultimate to get out of it.
No worries.
If we know that Jing Chan is about to ult us, we can use our ultimate to avoid his ultimate.
That's a bummer.
We're checking Hades' build.
I make pain.
We need about 1900 gold in order to get the tier 3 of Spear of Desolation.
Ultimate is ready.
Loki's here. Unfortunately, we missed the root.
Sorry. Ultimate is down. Be careful, middle.
Just farming up. We gotta play it pretty careful in the early game. Once we get Spear of Desolation online, we should be clearing the back archers, no problem, and a few basic attacks won't clear the melee minions.
Enemy ultimate down. I make pain.
Out of mana. Be careful.
Hi.
We're going to go ahead and rotate to the fight going on in our right jungle.
Ultimate is
We
ready.
do have our ultimate.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We miss our root. We get some damage onto the Jing Chen. We're going to go use our ultimate. We get some good damage onto the Jing Chen. Hades rotates in. We're going to have to dash out.
Retreat.
Unfortunate we weren't able to get a pick right there, but we were able to relieve some pressure for our teammates. We also do have enough money for Spear of Desolation, so we're going to hit the red buff, hit our wave, and then back. We don't want to miss this wave because it's some free golden XP. We'd be missing out on it if we backed right after red.
Be right back.
We're going to go ahead back and pick up the tier 3 of Spear of Desolation. Spear of Desolation is going to provide us with 110 magical power, 10 flat magic penetration, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that if you receive a kill or assist on an enemy god, all of your non-ultimate cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds, and your ultimate is reduced by 6 seconds. So the reason we're going into Spear of Desolation is it's just going to provide us a large early game power spike. The 10 flat penetration is going to be very helpful early on. The 110 magic power is just a good amount of magical power, and the 10% cooldown reduction. The passive is going to help us later on, the flat pen is going to help us early on, and the cooldown is going to help us throughout the game. We do have our ultimate in just a moment.
I am strong.
We get the root, that's the beads.
I make
Loki's here. Kepper uses his ultimate on himself. Good ult. We missed the root. We get our ultimate off. Kepper's able to get the pick onto the Loki.
Be right back.
We get the root. We're going to throw up for 2. He's able to jump the explosion so he doesn't take any damage.
Your middle tower
enemy
is
missing
under
middle.
attack.
Looks like we're missing a little bit of XP in mid, so we're going to try to rotate over the wall, get as much as we can.
Friends.
We picked up 2 wards. We're going to ward defensively in mid. This is going to allow us to know if we can step up past our tower line.
I'm on my way.
Ultimate is ready.
Hades is dealing about half of our health with his combo.
Your right tower is under attack.
I'm going for jungle buff.
Yes. Take this jungle buff.
We go ahead and make a play for red. Pick this bad boy up.
Ultimate is down.
Enemy missing.
Scylla does not have a lot of base health, so she is very squishy.
On my way. Goodbye.
With Scylla, it's really a lot about positioning, knowing where you're safe and where you're not.
Tower is under attack.
Enemy missing middle. I am strong.
Go ahead and rotate to the back harpies, get some additional golden XP.
Enemy ultimate is down.
Be careful. Right. Enemy ultimate incoming.
We clear a wave, we're going to look for a camp, we find the back harpies. This skin is pretty cool. I like the
I make
kind of
pain.
crazy outfit. The jacket, the skirt, and then the long socks. Reminds me how good the design was in the movie or the show. Oh, clean kill onto the Jing Chen.
Nice job.
Loki's here, he gets the pull. We get the root. Our 2's on cooldown.
Rolling.
Good duke by Loki. Hades is here, we're gonna dash away. We don't want this fight. We use our beads to avoid the Hades ultimate. Kepri goes down. Kepri uses his ultimate.
Out of mana.
No worries. Enemy ultimate down.
We get the root, but we're low on mana, so there's not too much we can do to really help out past the root.
I'm going for jungle buff.
I'm on my way.
So if we take a look at our passive icon, our 2 is maxed out, so 1/3 of the bar is filled up. We'll be gaining an additional 25 magic power because our 2 is maxed out.
Be right back.
I am strong.
Taking it easy, we're pretty low on mana. We're really just looking to clean up wave. We're not really looking for the fight right
I'm
here.
on my way.
I'm running through our 2 in front of the minion wave, land some basic attacks, wait for everyone to step in.
Be right
An
back.
enemy has been slain.
Good job.
The special emote on this skin, I think, is a little weak.
This is a good
Just looks
idea.
really similar to the Korra Scotty skin.
I'm on my way. Be careful, middle.
Stay there.
She kind of levitates, has some stuff spinning around her, has her arms held out.
See you around.
Is this for me?
We're going to go ahead and pick up Divine Ruin since we're going against a Hades. They have a decent amount of healing on their team, so we're going to go ahead and be a trooper and pick up the anti-heal for our team.
Be careful, middle.
I make
Divine Rune's going to provide us 90 magical power, 10 flat magic penetration. As passive, the enemies hit by your abilities have 40% reduced healing for 6 seconds. So Artemis is most likely going to have some lifesteal.
Man.
Perk and Hades have lifesteal built into their kit. By picking up the anti-heal, we're really just pushing everything else past Spear of Desolation back a spot in our build.
Be careful, right? Enemy missing.
I would say I normally don't pick up Divine Ruin on Scylla. However, this game I feel like it's a necessity.
Careful, right? I'm on my way. Ultimate is ready. Retreat.
We're gonna go ahead and work on the red buff.
The enemy took advantage of their weak points.
We missed our root, unfortunately. That was the ability we needed to hit. Decision Chain Ultimate.
Bye.
We have our ult in about 5.
An ally has been slain.
We get some damage off with our 2, but we missed the root again.
Sorry. I am the greatest.
Hades dashes in on us and takes out about 80% of our health.
Form is frail. No wonder
He did a
defeated you.
close to 1,000 damage. He did a little under 1,000, and we only have 1,265 health, so close to 80%. So that's what we have to watch out with Scylla. We really need to position ourselves where that can't happen. Well, luckily this game, that is our only death.
On my way.
No
Thanks.
worries.
Enemy missing middle.
Yes.
One more point into our 1, and then our 1 is going to get enhanced and root multiple enemies whenever we landed on somebody.
I'm on my way.
I make pain.
I'm on my
Capri
way.
kind of messes up our wave, but that's okay.
Sorry, bud.
Need them to succeed.
Our red's up. We're going to go ahead and make a play for that.
I am strong.
They have been defeated.
We're gonna pick up our red.
Friends need help.
Oh man, enemy ultimate down.
Hades is missing. We're gonna go ahead and rotate left.
You rock.
Capri just used his ultimate onto the Loki.
Save yourself. No worries.
We get the root. We're gonna throw out for 2. Get some decent damage. I think if we ulted right there, we would not have gotten the pick on a Xingqian.
Yes, you rock. Yes.
With our ultimate, it does not need to get the last hit onto the enemy in team fights. If you can just take out
Strong.
30 to 60% of an enemy's health with your ultimate, you're doing a good job in a team fight.
I'm on my way.
Retreat right lane. Retreat right lane. Retreat right lane.
Save yourself.
Your left tower has been destroyed. Take this jungle buff.
Thanks.
No problem.
We're struggling to land our roots. I feel like Scylla's combo pretty simple. Land your 1, land your 2. Then if they're weak, use your ultimate.
I make pain.
Be careful, middle.
I'm on my way.
Right tower.
Their form was
Loki goes down to Loki.
Right tower.
Kepri gets ulted. We're just hanging back, making sure that Loki can't get the free pick onto us. That's what we're looking out for. We use our 3. We hear him use his ultimate, so we're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, get that CC immunity.
Your team has destroyed the left enemy.
We get a double root. We're going to throw off our 2. We're able to get the pick onto the Loki.
Nice job. Your middle tower is under attack.
Finally changing our dash line from 1-1-1 to 2-1-1.
Retreat. No standing still.
We still have a little bit of mana. We're going to try to help out here.
Strong.
Get some damage off. Not a ton, but a decent amount. Hades does gain additional protections while he's in his ultimate.
I make
We get the root. We get the 2. It's a lot of damage. He's going to go ahead and fall back. We probably just saved Kepri's life right there.
I love your moves. Be right back.
Now we're almost completely out of mana, so we're going to go ahead and start falling back.
Slow down.
Capri is still fighting there. There's a fat wave. We're going to clean up the wave. That way they can't push a free tower.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
I like this.
Next, we're going to go ahead and pick up Soul Gem, pick up 2 health potions, and pick up 2 wards. Soul Gem is going to provide us with 80 magical power, 150 health, 12% magical lifesteal, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that on successful hit of an ability, you're going to gain 1 stack. At 4 stacks, your next ability that damages an enemy god will deal bonus damage equal to 25% of your magical power to each god hit, and it will heal yourself and allies within 20 units for 40% of your magical power. This will consume the 4 stacks. The enemy team is able to get the Gold Fury. Right now, our cooldown is at 30% out of 40%.
This is a good
If we
idea.
build anything over 40% cooldown reduction, it's just not going to do anything. So 40% is the cap. That's a Loki ultimate.
an enemy has been slain.
That is another Loki ultimate. Our wave kind of gets messed up, but that's okay.
Ultimate is ready.
Gank
I
right
make
lane. On my way.
pain.
I'm on my way.
Ultimate is down.
Hades is rotating over to right, so we're going to rotate as well. Up, then we change our mind.
Enemy ultimate down.
Help!
Looks like we're trying to get the minion wave,
I'm on my way.
I am strong.
which was totally not worth it. We hit 2 minions in that minion wave. We're going to rotate to the team fight now. Throw up our 2. We're gonna use our ultimate. We don't even need to.
A duo.
Our team wins that team fight. 1 for 2 trade.
Sorry, bud. Be right back.
We have our reward set up. Red's coming up soon. Not soon enough. We're gonna go ahead and secure our red buff.
See you around.
Then we're gonna start working on Rod of Tahuti.
Is this for me?
If I sound a little strange this morning, I apologize. I woke up pretty congested. I don't think I gave myself the appropriate amount of time to kind of fully wake up. Got work at 7 after we record at 5. We're by 5.
Going down with us.
I am strong.
We gotta hit the archers. So Artemis and Naja are both level 20. We're 18. We're getting there.
Their form was imperfect.
With Kepri here, he can act as our front line. We can be the back line. He's going to create the spacing that we need to just kind of free cast our abilities.
Enemy missing.
Friends need help.
Enemy missing. Enemy ultimate down. Goodbye. On my way.
I'm on my way.
Naja's deep. We're going to try to rotate towards her, see if there's anything we can do.
An ally.
She goes down, so we're just going to cancel our rotation.
Gank.
I am
We get a root, we get our 2. Loki's able to get the pick, we get an assist.
Enemy
I
ultimate
make
incoming.
pain.
Yes. Out of mana. Be right back.
We're about a 250 gold short being able to get the Rod of Tahuti. We had to use our beads on the Hercules. We get our 2 off onto him.
I'm going for jump. Be careful, middle.
Defend the Gold Fury. Ward the Gold Fury.
I'm on it. Be careful, middle.
Be right back.
They've probably already secured our red buff, so we're not even
I
going to
like
check
it.
it. We're just going to go ahead and back. We're going to go ahead and pick up Rod of Tahuti. Rod of Tahuti is going to provide us 140 magical power, 30 MP5, and 10% magic penetration. It has a passive that basic attacks and abilities gain 25% additional magical power against targets below 50% health.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
No worries.
Rod of Tahuti is going to help us secure those kills, and it's going to give us a very large power spike. A little bit of a team fight going on. We're going to go ahead and rotate in. A couple people weak on Kepri. We're going to throw off our 2, get some damage onto the Jing. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto him while we're ulting. Since we got the pick, we're going to go ahead and be able to ult again. Get some great damage onto that Herc. Get the root, activate our 2. We're able to get ourselves double kill. We're going to try to put some pressure onto this Hades. Loki blinks in. Our Loki goes down. We miss our 2 onto the Hades. That was kind of a fat whiff. Naja uses her ultimate. We're just going to set up our 2. We're ready for Hades to land. Naja doesn't even need our help. He's able to secure the pick.
Thanks.
Attack the Gold Fury.
Enemy missing.
I make pain.
Between Naja and myself, I think we can secure the Gold Fury. This is an Oni Fury, so it's going to spawn an enhanced minion wave in each lane.
I'm on my way.
get some good damage off. We're gonna go use our ultimate, cast over the wall, and we're able to get the pick. We are able to secure the Oni Fury, as that's going to help a decent amount. They are up 5k gold on us.
I'm on my way.
They just take our red buff. The 3 animation is pretty cool. She comes through a door. We throw off our 2. We're able to get the pig onto the Loki from the setup with the Neja. We throw off our 1, 2. Hurt goes down.
Ultimate is ready.
That's an Aegis from Hades. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go to cast it. Hades goes down. We're winning this team fight. 1 for 3 trade. They only have 2 people up. I'm going to push this tower. Push another tower. Pepper blinks up. Gets the full. Artemis is able to get a pick. We're going to start working on the tower. We're going to go ahead and make a play for fire. The fire giant is going to provide us with a buff that's going to provide us with MP5 and HP5. It's also going to allow us to deal additional damage to structures.
I make pain.
Scylla has great objective clear. You can just throw your 2 whenever the objective is getting weak, detonate it. And then you can also use your ultimate, which is going to absolutely chunk. Loki goes down. We used our ultimate to just make sure that he goes down.
Be right back. I'm having
Be right back. Is this for me?
For our last item, other than upgrading our starter item, we're going to go ahead and pick up Obsidian Shard. Obsidian Shard is going to provide us with 80 magical power, 20% magic penetration. It has a passive that the first ability you cast is going to gain 10% magic penetration. This can only occur once every 10 seconds. So Rod's going to hit us with 10% magic penetration. Then Obsidian Shard has a base of 20. If we have it on cooldown, our first ability is going to deal an additional 10, so that's going to be 40. The way I believe this item works is if we are sitting at 40% magic penetration and we get the Obsidian Shard proc, it's actually going to go over the cap to 50%. So that is allowed. That kind of ignores the cap. The cap is 40% magic penetration. And we throw in the fact that our 2 has 15% magic penetration at max level. Right now we're only sitting at 30, sometimes 40. But if we were sitting at 40, sometimes 50, plus that additional 15%, we'd be sitting at 65 magic penetration. Or I guess I should say percent, because percent versus flat pen are completely different in how they work.
Their form was imperfect. They have been defeated.
We're gonna go ahead and secure the Draugr. Nobody just corrected me, so I think I'm saying it right.
Attack right tower. Ultimate is ready.
Friends need help.
Enemy coming.
The enemy.
We're making sure that we hang out in the back line.
An enemy has been
I'm gonna go ahead and use our bees on the Jing Chen ultimate. It's a 2 for 2 trade so far. You get the root and some basic attacks. That's his dash.
Retreat.
I'm on my way.
They still have their 2 tanks and a Hades.
I'm on my way.
Go off our 1. I'm gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. Unfortunately, we miss.
Through combat, the most advanced
Hades goes down. We're gonna dash up, throw off for 2. The fade away. We're able to get the pick onto the Jing Chen.
I'll
They
attack.
have 3 down. We have 4 up.
Oops.
they have been defeated.
Attack the
Ultimate
minions.
is ready.
Destroy the right enemy tower.
I'm going.
That's the Loki ultimate. We're gonna dash up. We're able to get the Artemis with our 1.
Close the gate. Let's go. I make pain.
You rampage.
Getting lots of assists, so we're able to get our ultimate cooldown reduced. We're gonna get some pressure onto the Titan. They're all down. This should be the end of the game. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.